Hello there. I get such a buzz when I think about this one. This is where we move into nostalgia zone top notch. Last track was from '84. Uh, Number 47. I can't get a good position for these. Number 47 actually jumps on 1 year to 1985. It's a new entry. It's hard to believe. Um, it's definitely a new entry. It wasn't in the, and I'll be pretty convinced it wouldn't be in the top 30. Um, no, it's not in the top 30 either. Um, but I think it probably would have been in the 25. I actually did a 25, no, top 20 I did, but I didn't do it when I turned 20. I did that when I was 25, I think, or 21. I can't remember. There was something weird about that first. So somebody suggesting me doing it, and it was out of sync or whatever. But now I've got into sync. So it would have been in there early on, because it's a track I've listened to a lot, and still do. It's I mentioned earlier with Lisa Germano and these weekly playlists. This one is actually on one of my weekly playlists as well. Can't remember which day. Not that it's that relevant, but a band I absolutely adored. I've listened to most of the stuff. Faded off a bit towards the later stuff because it was more that sort of 80s pop scene. You heard the word pop there. You're thinking Mark's not a pop fan. Of course I am. I don't know why people think I'm not. I love a good bit of pop. There's some great pop out there. I listen to as much pop as the next person, unless that person happens to be my friend Erica, and then I take a step back. But otherwise, I am quite a big fan of great pop, and this is great pop. This is one of the best pop songs ever made. What I found out about it recently was that I didn't find out it was a sad ballad that turns into a pop tune, because that you pretty much tell just by listening to it. But what I didn't realise is how much taste the Brits and the Irish had compared to everybody else, because it was the first single on here that was the big hitter, which achieved number one in several countries, but actually only made number two in Great Britain and Ireland. Whereas the second single, which is this one, My Track, actually went to number one in Britain and Ireland, so they actually rated it slightly higher, which I would have to agree with. The first track is much more well known, I would say, even though, according to information I've read recently, they're both two of the most well known tracks, but I think there's probably a gap in between how big one is compared to the other. I realised as well, same as the last track, not having the original album. I do actually have the original album here, but it's a vinyl that has disappeared for some reason. It's one of the first LPs I ever bought. So I really hope I managed to dig that one out. Several years later, I bought a Greatest Hits, Headlines and Deadlines. So for those who have worked that out now, it's not Take On Me, because that's the big one from their first album, Hunting High and Low. It's actually The Sun Always Shines on TV, which you've definitely heard. I'm going to put a link anyway, but unless you're 10, it's 100% that you've heard this song. And I'd say 95% chance that you like it as well. It's that good. It's that good as a pop song, that it's just 99% of the time I've played it any time. People always turn around and say, "Oh, I love this. Oh, great track. Oh, good choice." It's that 1%. I can't even think who that 1% is, but that 1% that turns around and says, "What's this rubbish?" I don't know. I don't know what to say to you. It's just, in a pop song, it's pretty much perfection. It's what more do you need? It's like great pop voice, great music, kind of cool lyrics as well. Listen to them. It's all round great. I do love this song. I love it to bits. I could play it every day without a problem, which I can't with ones higher up, because of maybe how they affect me, or based on different moods and stuff, but this one doesn't really matter what mood you're in, does it? It's a great song. Listen.